Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Life is looking good for you right now.
Hey, I have no complaints. Life is a great thing.
Exactly. And you signed to MySpace Records. How'd that come about? It seems like an interesting move.
I couldn't even tell you how it came about. The person that signed me, my A&R, was an old friend of mine, and he happened to end up working there at MySpace and was trying to find out what I was doing and found me. And next thing you know, here I am. Months later, I've got an album that's almost done. I have a new single that's out, and about to shoot a music video for it. So it's pretty exciting, and I'm glad to be back in the music game.
Very cool. You worked with some big names on this album, didn't you?
Yes, I'm like, yes.
Yes, I did.
I did. Actually, I got to work with Kanye West. I'm going in the studio with T-Pain. I worked with Pitbull on the album. And being that I'm not done yet, I'm sure I'm going to have more collaborations.
That's very cool. That is you. So, do you have any collaborations planned, or are you just waiting to see who's going to come down?
Well, I'd love to do a collaboration with another female artist. So I'm trying to figure out who I want to do it with. It would be cool if she was Latina. I wouldn't mind like a Jennifer Lopez or some kind of really cool mix-up. I don't know, something that's never been done before.
That would be cool. You know who hasn't come out with anything for a while? I think you should team up with Fergie.
Oh, I love Fergie. Hey, good idea.
Just tell her Big J in Montana said that you team up with me, and she'll probably do it.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm going to put that in contract, and then she's going to say yes.
That's awesome. How does that work for you as an artist? Like, do you just tell your management, hey, I'd like to work with Kanye, and they call up Kanye, and he lets you know, or how's that process work?
No, you know what? The majority of people that work on my album are people that I see all the time, and I could just text and say, hey, can you come to the studio? Or I'm in the studio next door. Sometimes you're like in the same music studio, and you'd be like, oh, come listen to what I'm doing, and then they'd be like, oh, let me get on that. So it's cool how it's worked out. Like with Kanye, that's kind of what happened. Like he and I went on tour years ago, so I've been on tour with him and Esther before, and so we already have a friendship there. And we happen to be working in the same music studio, and he's like, "Oh, come here and listen to what I'm doing." At the time, it was like the Lollipop remix, and I put on with Young Jeezy, and then he was playing me some of the new stuff he was working on. So, like, it was cool to hear what he was doing, and then I was like, "Come to the studio and do something on my stuff, and come listen to it." So he got on it like that same night.
That's awesome. I can't wait to hear that track. Your new single, Us Against the World, we're going to play that here in a little bit. It sounds great for the first single.
Thank you. You know, I wanted to try something new and out of the box for me. Like I've always come up with up-tempo club records or just pop records, and it's more of a love anthem and ballad type record. So I just really wanted it's the right time, I think, in the state of where our country's at, and like, you know, we have people in the military, and there's devastation, and then you got the elections coming up. There's so many that it's like everybody's heart is on the line. So it's like, so I wanted to put out a record that was really going to be something that's more inspirational for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. That's very cool. What's the whole MySpace record thing like? Are they going to just put the CD out like a normal CD release, or is it like all digital, or is there any difference with that?
No, they're doing it the same way any other record label would, but at the moment, like, they put out my first single. It's available digitally, so you can buy it on iTunes, and you can actually buy it directly off of my MySpace page.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, once I start picking up and going on the road and actually like doing shows and stuff, that I could start getting it out on the CD, as well as when the album comes out, it'll definitely come out in all forms.
That's very cool. Are you a MySpace person? Like, before you signed, were you somebody that went on and did the whole MySpace thing?
Oh, yeah, I'm a total MySpace freak.
I'm a MySpace freak, too.
All day. It's like anytime you get, like, any, like, downtime, I'm on MySpace.
I've always wondered about that, like, how it works for a celebrity like you. Like, do you actually, like, respond to your own messages and stuff that fans send you?
Yeah, I totally do. I respond to my own messages, and then a lot of the time it's like, I was never really into, like, journals and diary and all that stuff, I would write in one, and then, like, I'd lose it and then find it, like, a couple years later. Like, what's so convenient about MySpace is, like, you just throw up whatever your thoughts are or anything, like, on your blogs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And blogging is such a big deal now, so I tend to do a lot of that.
Very cool. I know you've done some acting in the past and stuff, too. Anything on the horizon coming up?
Yeah, I have 3 things coming up. I have November 18th, Need for Speed. It's an EA Games. And it's actually a movie within the video game, so it's really awesome. I just shot that a couple months ago.
Very cool.
A movie with Matthew McConaughey and Jennifer Garner called Ghosts of Girlfriend's Past that'll be out next year. And I just got done shooting just last night the new Bring It On movie. So I was shooting that for about 6 weeks, and I'm all done now. So it was a lot of fun.
Who else did you get to work with on that one?
Well, I'm the main lead of that film, and then everybody else is all, like, they're new upcoming people you recognize by their face probably more so than name.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be really, it's a fun Bring It On. It's probably the best one to me, other than the first one.
Yeah, the first one was good, and those are fun movies. Like, I have to say, I watched one of them this weekend.
Oh, I heard it was on, CBS or something.
Exactly, yeah, I saw it on TV, and I hadn't even seen it, and I watched it, and, like, I dig the cheerleading. It's good-looking girls, and then there's just such funny lines in there.
Oh, this one has the most hilarious lines. When you watch it, I wanted to laugh all the time when we were shooting, because it's so, like, stereotyped, and some of the fun things they use, like with the word cheer, is just so funny.
Yeah, that's what I love, the stereotypes in there. Like in this one, they had the black cheerleader girl that always just wanted to cut people. Let me cut her.
Yeah. Oh no, you have to see this one. It's worse. It's so funny. It's hilarious. And my character, she's Latina, and she's from East LA, and then she ends up moving to Malibu. So. Because of her mom marrying, like, this rich guy. So it's really funny. All the stuff that's, like, the interactions between, like, the people in Malibu and her are just so funny.
Very cool. Did you always want to be, like, a musical actress type, somebody in entertainment, or is this just something that fell in your lap, or how'd your career go?
No, I was actually an actress before my music career. So I started off as an actress. I did, like, musical theater, which was a combination of both. And then eventually when I moved to Los Angeles, it was only for my acting career. Mm-hmm. And I did, like, I was on Disney for a long time. I did TV shows and stuff like that. And then eventually with my music, that came out, and then I was able to get even bigger roles and found better people to represent me so I can get better roles.
Very cool. I was reading online, doing some research on you, and I read that you dated Nick Cannon back in the day.
Yes, I did.
Are you guys still friends? Are you devastated by his marriage?
No, we're not still friends anymore. After we broke up, I kind of, like, I'm always like that when it comes to ex-boyfriends. I'm like, I'm not talking to you for a very long time.
Yeah. So that's how girls should be. Sometimes they try to be friends, and then it's just all sorts of drama. It's
that's too much drama, especially if people are trying to move on. It's like, okay, the ex-girlfriend's still there. Hello.
Exactly. Yeah. So, well, that's cool then. But it wasn't like your heart's not broken that he's gone and married now?
No. I'm not. My heart's not broken at all.
Excellent. You've moved on. Any love news for you? And seeing anybody cool?
Love news? No, I've just been dating the same person I have for a very long time.
Right on.
But nothing new and exciting. And I'm not planning on getting married.
Excellent. Well, that's good. Well, the new single, we are going to play it right now. I'm loving it. We're definitely going to get it on. It's good. And I wish you a ton of success with the new CD. Can't wait to hear the tracks with Kanye and T-Pain and everybody else you worked with. Christina Milian, thanks for joining us this morning.
You're the best.
Hey, Christina, can I get you to do a drop for us real quick?
Of course.
If just, like, hey, it's Christina Milian and you're listening to The Big J Show, just something simple like that. You can throw in anything else. And
it's a morning show, right?
Yes, and whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hey, guys, it's Christina Milian. I'm waking up. Ooh, I'm so tired, but I got to listen to The Big J Show.
Thank you so much, Christina. You've been great. Have a great morning.
All right, good morning. You too. Thank you.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.